Now, I hope you've all got a tissue handy because we have some very sad news. Our very own Jeremy Donaldson sadly passed away last night during his treatment.
Our teammates over in the Department of Betterment have promised us that they are thoroughly investigating what happened and if any more could have been done to avoid this tragic loss.
Jeremy, you'll be sorely missed.
But on a brighter note, let's not forget once again, birth numbers are absolutely through the roof today.
That's right. It really seems that thanks to the hard work of so many of you, we have finally turned a corner.
That's right, Patrick. And with the announcement from the Independent Sterility Advisory Board that the population has actually begun growing, I'd say there's plenty of things to be cheerful about. Wouldn't you, Megan?
Yes.
That's right. Tonight on the Couch of Chat, we're discussing last weekend's Cat Football Championship. But we have got someone very special joining us. Fresh from Betterment, please put your hands together for Jeremy Donaldson!
Jeremy Donaldson!
Jeremy, it's so good to see you.
Hey!
Welcome.
So, what's it like to be back, Jeremy?
It's so cold, Julia. So cold. Really so cold.
Do you think you could give our topic tonight a bit of the old Donaldson spin?
Our headlines tonight. They think it's all over. It is meow.
Good evening, I'm Patrick Bannon and this is your Daily News Bulletin. Our top stories tonight. Protesters filled the streets outside the High Court today as the high-profile trial of former Prime Minister Julia Salisbury began its opening arguments. If found guilty, Salisbury is facing multiple life sentences for charges including conspiracy to commit murder, war crimes and even genocide for her role in the events of so-called Liberation Night. Meanwhile, with the restoration of elections just weeks away, voters across the country look ahead to new leadership, or possibly old leadership, as the front-runner in the polls by some margin now is former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton-Mann, who crossed the floor to head up the Disrupt Party. Stock markets surged in value this morning as those polling results were announced. And later, I'll be doing an in-depth look at your friend and mine. It's the calculator. Good evening, I'm Patrick Bannon and this is your Daily News Bulletin. Our top stories tonight. Former Prime Minister Julia Salisbury took to the witness stand on the first day of her high-profile trial. The disgraced politician faces charges of conspiracy to commit murder, human rights violations and war crimes in relation to the events of so-called Liberation Night. If found guilty, she faces life imprisonment. Meanwhile, as the first election in nearly 8 years are just weeks away, Advance announced their new leader will be respected economist Katie Brightman. As Brightman pulled ahead in the polls today, the New Look Advance Party vowed to restore territorial independence and to embody sensible, sensitive leadership and accountability. And later tonight, I'll be asking a hat maker what's his favourite hat and why.